John, this is how you take the louvers out. He's just pushing his fingers against the hole strip and pulling the pins out. You're doing all of them but the end ones, because the end ones have the tension clutches in. Those are a little more difficult to get out. So you got to make sure it just comes out just like that. I'm going to do the other side. So once the pins are all out on one side, you can just kind of push them all down or tip them to one side, and then the other sides will pop out. You can kind of see the hole strip kind of comes out with it usually. If it doesn't, you can stick something in the louver pin holes. He's just using his nail in the tension clutch hole to put those back. Now to put them back in, it's just you kind of reverse the process. You got to make sure there's a mark on the end that it's either got a single mark or a double end, and that either goes on the top or the bottom. The part that goes to the divider rail doesn't have a mark, and you can kind of see that's the mark, so that goes to the top. So he's going to start there, put it on the other side. I think on the ones I sent you, I marked them top and bottom, so you wouldn't have to decode what are. It snaps in just like that. We usually put the tension clutches into the hole strips first because it makes it a little easier to put the pins in. At least James and I think it works better that way. So you're putting the tension clutches back in the squares. They're an exact fit, so they're a little, you got to get them just in there just right, and then they snap in. Alright, so now we usually start with putting the pin in the tension clutches. Start with the one closest to you, and then do the other side. Again, you pull the hole strip tight. Snap all the louvers into the holes on one side. Then you snap them in the other side. Make sure your hole strip's snapped in on top and bottom on both sides. And there you go. James makes it look easy because he does it all day long, but you'll get the general idea. Hope the video helps.